There are actually 5 different types of leadership. And this is not in your handout anywhere, but I'll give you what these 5 types are. The first type of leadership is positional leadership. Positional leadership or positional power means that physically I'm in the right spot. This would be as if you have to go in to see your banker, but you got to get through the banker's secretary first. Y'all know those situations? Where you got to get through that guy or that person, that woman, before you get in to speak to that banker that's helping you make that decision. Does that person have power? Sure they do. Because if you don't bring them donuts, they're not going to let you in to talk to the banker, right? So that person has a certain amount of power. In my world, I spend a lot of time traveling. So one of the people of power in my world is that gate agent. And that gate agent may make minimum wage as far as I'm concerned. I don't know how much money she's making, but she's the one that determines whether or not I get that upgrade. She's the one that determines whether my bag falls out off the baggage thing and breaks or gets lost somewhere between here and there. So even though that person may not feel like, it may not be like they have this great job or this great authority or anything, they have that position. Another part of position power, you guys, is the one that I notice, where, at least in the community where I grew up, it's that family. Y'all know that family? They're all fighting and doing, and they're the ones that are creating all the trouble in town. But boy, don't you stand up against that family. Because you might cross one of them, and the whole family now in town is after you. Don't sit there like you don't have these families. I know. It's that one family. That's position power. Because I'm a part of this family, I've got some power. I've got some leadership. I've got some say. So part of it is position power. There's also authority power, which means that you get to make the decision. So you might not be, as a leader, you might not be the person that is in that particular position, but you might be the person that has to sign the check. And as a person, as a leader in your family, that might be because you hold the purse strings. A lot of you probably have the authority power. By gosh, I'm the person that does this. Now, the other part of the authority power is because I'm the mommy. Because I'm the daddy. I can't tell you how many people, even in the small amount of time that I've been here with you guys, I've heard at least 2 people say to me, well, by gosh, I'm the dad. I think, wow, pretty early on to be playing that card, folks. Pretty early on. You get to play the mommy card. You get to play the daddy card. But boy, you better play every other card out there first. Because as soon as you start playing that card, because I'm the mommy, what happens to the relationship with that person? What happens to trust with that person? Goes down, doesn't it? When all you play is because I said so, all of a sudden the relationship and the trust, it's just not there. I'm going to back off. It's just not going to be a strong one. So there's position power, there's authority power, there's financial power. The guy with the money, the guy with the biggest, they're talking about it right now with the NRA, aren't they? Oh my gosh, all the politicians are afraid of the NRA. Again, it doesn't matter to me which side of this issue you sit on, but boy, that's all the talk. The NRA has all the money, so everybody's sort of tiptoeing around with the money. Well, let's take a look in your mirror. Some of us are exercising that financial power, aren't we? Some of us are seeing that being used as financial power. By gosh, I hold the purse strings, so by gosh, that's the power I am. That's not right or wrong, it just is what it is, okay? So you have the financial power. The other type of power that you have is your personal power. And no matter what your role is, no matter what your title is, your personal power is yours. Your personal power is your ability to be proactive. It's your ability to take action. It's also your ability to influence others. Your personal power is your ability to influence others to do what it is that you want them to do and to work together. You hear people talk about charismatic leaders. Charismatic leaders are one type of people with personal power. I've worked in organizations where the secretary had more personal power than anybody else because she controlled the grapevine. And man, when somebody controls the grapevine, there's real power in that, isn't there? And they may not have the authority, they may not have the position, they may not have the cash, but they have the personal power because they have some charisma. They know how to get along with people. They know how to listen to people. They know how to have empathy with people. They have strong values. And when this person says we're going to go right, we go right. We believe in them. People have strong faith in them. And when you look at those different kinds of power, which of those are you most likely to follow?